one of the big themes of this season felt like it was about reflecting on legacy. So, Jada, I'd love to start with you. In addition to being known as one of the change makers who achieved pay increases, what do you hope your legacy at DCC is remembered as?
I just hope people remember me as someone that they could go to when they needed, a friend or a mentor or, any type of guidance on the team. I think that's what I would want my legacy to be besides, just this pay increase. I hope people were like, she was someone that we could go to with anything, big or small. If it related to DCC or it related to life in general, I think that's what I would want people to remember me for.
Yeah, amazing. I gotta say though, the pay increase thing was very inspiring across the board, like just outside of the realm of this, pay equality. Anyway, Kelli, y'all mentioned at the beginning of the season, you are seeing younger and younger applicants. And as time goes on, I would assume just based on the number of alumni, you're gonna see an influx of more girls who have ties to the organization. Do you see this changing the landscape of auditioning and the structure of it, or is it just gonna be kind of business as usual?
I have noticed an elevated dance background on our applicants. We have professional dancers from all over the world applying, and we have outstanding college dance team members coming from coast to coast in our auditions. So I've noticed the quality of dancer has been elevated since the television show.
Yeah, I would imagine now that folks have even more insight into the process, they are trying to get ahead of y'all's critiques. So, have you had to adjust for that?
Well, it just makes it more competitive. In fact, we just had our final auditions in Dallas a couple weeks ago, and it just makes it really competitive. But the great result of it is elevated talent.
Yeah, absolutely. Reece, if you could go back and tell pre-training camp Reece one thing, and only one thing about the experience you've had with your time here, what would past you least believe you about?
Gosh, I would tell Reece to buckle up because it's about to just take off. But no, I think Reece would be really shocked at just everything that has happened. I mean, I am so fortunate to be, sitting in this chair. I know that that's such a huge responsibility, and I take that I will never take that for granted or lightly, and so I think that just this past year has been just so fulfilling and such an honor, and so I'm just really blessed to be a part of it all.
As a follow-up, last season, for me, you took the cake as someone who hadn't had Starbucks yet. This season, were you upset to be dethroned by someone who hadn't had vegetables?
That's Maddie.
That's still Maddie K.
That's so funny.
Fascinates me. I bought vegetables the other day and thought, what about Maddie K?
Right. It's so funny because Maddie actually, during training camp, will share a fun fact, and that's Maddie's fun fact always. But I know my fun fact was that I never had a Starbucks order. But I will say it has definitely elevated and updated from my strawberry acai. I just actually ordered a sugar-free vanilla latte with almond milk, and so I'm moving up in the coffee world.
You're growing up.
I'm growing up.
Do we know, has anyone had Maddie eat a salad? Is the other question.
We'll work on that.
We're
going to work on that.
Baby steps. I would love to know, how do you each define personal success now, and how's that changed from early in your lives? Kelli, I think you're the first one to go on this.
I mean, actually, that's kind of easy for me. My goal and change would be the dream to inspire people through these ladies. As a young child, I was very inspired by my high school band director, and I mean, he changed my life. And learning discipline and dedication and music and performance and excellence. And so he was an inspiration for me. And I hope that I have in some ways with this visibility and with the ladies on our team, we've inspired youth or really anybody. We've just inspired people all over the world.
Yeah, I'd say I'm honestly similar to that. I think, as I'm getting older, success to me was everything that I was achieving, and now it's like how I can pour into others and, to help them achieve their goals and their dreams. And I've seen that even just with my family and with the girls on the team who are younger than me, just being able to help them and see them achieve things that they want to makes me feel like I'm doing what I should be doing.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of that, I feel like obviously at a young age you think the definition of success is the things that you accomplish and the things that you're putting on your resume and all of that, but really it's the in-between moments of how you get there. So the people that you meet, how you can light up a room or share experiences with others. It's those small details of the journey and the process that I feel like lead to the success, but it's really just being able to pour into others and trying to be the best role model that you can be.
Amazing. I have a guess for two of you, but Jada, what is on the horizon for you next?
Oh, that's a
Yes.
good question.
It is a good question,
That's a great
Jada.
question.
That you're willing to share?
Yes, I'm not 100% sure yet. I have said I want to look into modeling. That's something that everyone tells me I need to do just because I'm very tall. But that's a career that I would like to dive into. But for now, I'm an all-star on the team, and I'm just, enjoying retirement. retirement for now. But we'll see. There's a lot of things I still want to achieve in life, a lot of dreams that I still have, and I'm glad to have been able to live out this one, and I'm excited for what's next.
Amazing. That is my time. This was such a wonderful season. Thank you all so much.
Thank
you.
you.